What is up, everyone, and welcome back to more Death Note. I am here with my reaction to episode 16 now. Stejo and I were up until like 4 a.m. last night discussing how we believe Death Note could potentially end. I don't know, like I've only watched a couple of anime, probably four or five different ones, and nothing has me as intrigued as Death Note. I find like every single day before I record, I'm constantly thinking about like what could happen next. Like what is L gonna do next? What is Light gonna do next? And now Light has found himself in a situation where he has to rescue Misa. Otherwise, Rem is gonna kill him. Now, does that mean that Rem is in love with Misa? I don't know. And also, would Ryuk ever behave like that if something was to put Light in jeopardy? Because I don't know about that. I feel like Ryuk is just the spectator at this point and he just laughs his way through it. So how the heck is Light gonna end up saving Misa when they already have evidence that does like link to her? How are they gonna suddenly just make all of that disappear? And how are they gonna do that when also Elle saw something move, if you remember, on Misa? Her hair moved because Rem touched it. So what is he gonna make of that, and what does he actually know about the Shinigami that had him so spooked when he heard the word a couple of episodes ago? If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to head on over to suzylu.co.uk so you can check out the VIP version of this. And also please feel free to hit me up over my social media links are below. Okay, let's do this. Starting with the suspicious music.
I hereby relinquish ownership of this Death Note.
Take care of her. You gave your word.
So we're giving that Death Note back to the Shinigami, but Rem's still gonna be watching Light from the shadows.
Mr. Stalker? Hello, mister? Where are you right now? Do you think we could stop this game?
Huh? Stalker? Where'd you get that? What's with a new attitude all of a sudden?
Aw man, I was kinda hoping that Light was gonna have two Shinigami.
I never thought the Death Note I gave you would end up buried and abandoned.
Listen, Ryuk. For the time being, I'm just hiding it, but it stays mine. Until the next time you hear me say the following words, get rid of it. When I say that, regardless of the context, assume that I want to relinquish ownership of this Death Note.
Got it.
Okay, so suddenly... No, I was gonna say, does that mean all the killings are now gonna stop? But it depends on how far in advance he's put the names in.
You could at least take off my blindfold, don't you think? It would be nice to see what you look like. What if I gave you an autograph or shake your hand? I know! I can give you a kiss on the cheek if you want!
That's the thing, so if her memory has now been wiped, she probably thinks she's been kidnapped because she's a model.
I get it. This is some kind of Misa-Mane interrogation fantasy, right?
Do you know why I'm detaining you here? You must have some idea.
What do you mean? Because I'm a celebrity, obviously.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. Like, she thinks that because she's a celebrity, that's what's going on now.
I can't stand it anymore! Please let me go! You have to let me go!
I need to go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom again, okay?
It's only been 4 minutes since you last went to the bathroom.
I mean, maybe she's got a bladder like me. I always have to go to the bathroom.
Plus, you'd be able to watch. Isn't that what you want? Isn't it? You pervert!
I'm a pervert? First of all, do you know who Light Yagami is? And if so, why did you approach him?
Huh? What do you mean? How could I not know my own boyfriend?
She was so tight-lipped about it earlier, and now she's openly admitting he's her boyfriend?
Where is this coming from?
Yes. Yes, I understand. We'll be expecting you in room K2801.
He's a prime suspect now. Al knows that he's Kira. He freaking knows.
Ryuzaki, like I said over the phone, I could be Kira.
What?
If Ryuzaki is L, then it's safe to say that he's the world's best detective. And right now he seems pretty sure that I'm Kira. We know L's never been wrong before.
Why are you trying to act that you're like, oh no, he thinks I'm Kira? This is terrible.
If I were in Elle's place, even I would have come to the same conclusion. You see, subconsciously, I might be Kira. If that were the case, I could be him and not even know it.
No.
Oh, shut up. What is this?
I don't know. It could be true. I have to admit, I've found myself thinking that some criminals deserve to die.
So he's trying to come across now as, I might be Kira, but I'm really not sure how.
I found myself thinking before that some people would be better off dead. But still, that doesn't mean we're gonna go out and kill people. Isn't that right? Besides, criminals were still being killed even while you had no knowledge of them. I mean, the surveillance cameras proved it, didn't they?
So now he's trying to manipulate them into telling him why he's not Kira. This is genius!
This was premeditated. It's no accident you chose to do this now. Well, what if we incarcerate you for a while? Imprison you like we did Amane? If criminals whose names are made public keep dying, then it would lead us to think that you're innocent, right? Is that how you imagined it?
Is that why you hid the Death Note? Because you knew you were gonna get incarcerated? Well...
I need you to fully restrain Light Yagami and place him in solitary confinement.
What? You can't!
You want us to confine him? Seriously?
If we're gonna do this, then it has to happen immediately. From this point on, you can't be allowed to go anywhere where I can't see you.
Something has to be done about this. As long as I'm having these doubts, I can't work with you to catch Kira. But Ryuzaki, promise me this. Until you can say with absolute certainty that I'm not Kira, you cannot set me free, no matter what I might say or what condition I might be in.
He's literally got it that people are gonna continue to die while he's incarcerated so that Elle will not be suspicious of him. Oh my god. Genius!
If I don't do this, I won't be able to live with myself.
But son, do you really mean that?
Yeah. I believe that by giving up my very freedom, I'll defeat this fear that Kira lurks within me.
Aizawa, please take him away.
Oh my god, so what about Misa though? This is crazy, they've both been detained. But Light's done it on purpose, like he has a plan. You know he has a plan, this is no accident. And again, I think Elle sees right through it. That just said that you had to retrieve the book within a certain amount of days. Otherwise you lose it.
So, I guess apples are out of the question.
What about the hair movement from Misa though, Elle? What about that? What do you think about that?
In truth, if the task force concludes that my son is Kira, I don't know what I'd be capable of.
Yes, I'll agree with you there. To be honest, I wondered what you might do. I believe you'd kill your son and then yourself.
Oh, Jesus.
Ryuzaki, I will ask that you confine me as well.
What?
But to be honest, I'm not sure how much more of this I can take.
I thought you might say that, so I spoke with Watari. He's made arrangements.
Are you joking me? You already thought about that?
You will keep your cell phone turned on and maintain regular contact with family and friends. We won't tell Light about this. If he does call you at some point, he must be made to believe that you're still at headquarters. While you're in confinement, we'll be giving you continuous updates on the investigation so you'll know what's happening.
Could he not just go home though? I mean, why does he need to be in confinement? He's not gonna tell anyone. Or is it just that Elle doesn't trust him?
I'm pretty sure you already know where I live, don't you? Could you bring me some clean clothes?
Have any new criminals been identified? Anyone that Kira would be likely to target? If so, has he killed any of them?
In fact, quite a few criminals' names have been broadcast recently. But since you've been detained, we haven't had one report of a criminal being killed by Kira.
Wait, no one's been killed? Really?
Yes.
That makes him look so suspicious.
Only a matter of time before I'm convicted as Kira.
What I wouldn't give for an apple.
I thought the murders would continue even after Light was confined.
That's what I thought too, because that would then take the scent off of Light.
Light asked to be confined in the first place. If this continues, it'll only strengthen the argument that he is Kira. The only question left will be whether or not he was conscious of being Kira. Does he really think that's gonna work? That he'll be let off the hook if he can just prove he wasn't conscious of being Kira? It's not like Light Yagami. No, it's not like Kira.
So there's been no new deaths at all.
In the end, I just have to get through this, no matter what.
You know what, Mr. Stalker? Your video won't sell if it's just me sitting here the whole time.
This is not how I expected this to go down, that they're just sitting there in confinement.
It's been 5 days since Light was put in prison. And look, not a single criminal whose name has been broadcast was killed. In these situations, I think the parents must suffer a lot more than the accused.
No kidding. Especially now that we're seeing proof that Light is Kira.
What if his dad is Kira? Is that not how that might look?
And no matter what the result, when I leave here, it's going to be with my son.
I understand.
I gotta say, like, his dad is acting kind of guilty just now. Is he not? He's kind of being the same as Light. What if he has a heart attack in there, though?
Light, you've only been here for 1 week, but I'm sure it can't be easy. Are you feeling all right?
Now that I've come this far, I think it's about time.
Time?
I know I must look pretty bad in here, but this useless pride, I suppose I'll have to get rid of it. Huh?
What? What? Is he giving up? No, Ryuk! Is he giving up?
Why am I doing this? I don't belong here. Ryuzaki,
I realized that I was the one pushing for confinement and that I asked you to put me in here, but I just realized something important. This whole thing's completely pointless.
Huh?
Because I'm not Kira.
You have to get me out of here!
I'm so confused. What is his point here?
You have to let me out! We're wasting time!
We can't let you out yet.
Damn! Why is this happening?
It's like he just broke, you know what I mean?
Well, we can't release him now that the murders have stopped. It doesn't matter what he said.
I mean, that's the thing. The murders have stopped, so now you look even more guilty. If the murders had kept going, it would have been different.
Light Yagami is Kira, and that's the end of it.
Like, I don't understand what's going on. Why is he suddenly trying to change?
Kira is back.
So did you guys already tell the chief?
No, not yet.
Guess what, Chief? Kira started killing again!
What?
It looks like Kira was only resting, but now he started punishing criminals again.
Okay. Oh, I get it!
At least Light's name will finally be clear.
I get it! I just twigged! He's given the death note to somebody else.
We shouldn't tell him about this.
But why not?
Hello, Light.
What is it, Ryuzaki?
You've been in here just over 2 weeks and not a single new criminal has been punished. Now, why make this harder than it has to be? Are you ready to confess?
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm telling you, you're wrong. I understand why you feel that way, but even if the evidence does point to me, I swear to you, this is a setup.
I am not Kira!
Amani, are you ready to tell me who Kira is or not?
Huh? That again? I wish I knew, but I don't. Because if I did, I'd thank him for punishing the burglar who killed my parents. To me, Kira is a hero.
I don't understand what's going on here.
Oh, I do. Oh my goodness. So, this is nuts. So basically, Light is trying to get out of the full thing. So he stayed in there to make it seem like he was Kira. So the killings stopped. But he then banished Ryuk. So Ryuk has clearly given his death note to someone else. And this someone else has started killing. So in the time that they've both been in there, someone else has now taken the death note and started killing again. And I'm like, oh my god, like that's really freaking smart. Like that's so smart. So now both Light and Misa are like, they're in there and they're like, what's going on? Like, why am I here? Like, I don't know what's happened, blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So, Ryuk, who have you given the Death Note to? And are they as cool as Light Yagami? Oh my gosh, that is awesome. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.